Really good din-dins for you. Hi. Not good? Yeah. Yum, yum. Oh, you're hungry, huh? Good job. Good job. Yum, yum. Hello, hello. Who's joining us? I see Esther's here. Yeah, we are doing dinner for Mango. Mango loves a warm dinner. He loves eating off of a spoon like a big boy. Whoops. Oh, what's going on here? There we go. There we got the lights. Oh, bingo. Yeah. So if you're joining us, make sure you say hello. Dinner time for Mango right now, and he is really enjoying a bit of tasty, tasty snack. And I'm just going to shift the camera around a little bit here. Here, that's a better angle, Mango. Yeah. Max? Max, you already had yours. Mango's eating now. Oh, that's a big sloppy spoonful, isn't it? Is that good? Oh, Mom, you made me warm dinners. Oh, boy. And what this one is, it's actually just is Harrison's pellets. I actually will sometimes pick up in formula form, which is just basically ground up. And Mango just loves it for a warm dinner. He loves it when I feed him. Okay. Max, you're being noisy. Hi. Is this good? Is that good, honey? Yes. That is oh so good. Oh, we got some more people joining us, Mango. Take a big bite and I'll go say hello to a few people. Hello, Esther. Hi, Shakira. Hi, Pamela. Yeah. We are definitely streaming at a little bit of an odd time tonight. But yeah, I figured, I've never streamed Mango's dinner time before. And I thought this might be a nice opportunity to just do a little streamy stream. Mango always loves dinner. He's quite a little foodie. Yeah. Yeah, he usually eats his pellets crunchy. I had some fruit and veg earlier, but I'm running shy on veg. I've actually got a grocery order coming tonight, later on tonight. So we are doing a makeshift dinner, and you know what? Mango is not complaining. He says, Mom, this is delicious. It's soft, it's warm, it's yummy, and you're holding the spoon. I mean, does it get any better than that? Hi, Linda. This one's actually Max's brother, Mango. Max is in the background playing. We might have Max out in a little bit. Mango's turn right now to eat. Mango's usually not too thrilled with playing in front of the camera. He usually does not stay still for long, but he stands still when there's dinner involved. So I thought, awesome opportunity just to hang out, eat a little bit of snacks. Are you enjoying that, Mango? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mango really likes having a metal spoon too. I sometimes will feed the flock off of plastic spoons. But you know what? Mango prefers metal. He says, Mama, I want a big metal spoon. Just like my Pips and Pops used to use. Yeah. So this one's actually his spoon. Yeah, is that a good spoon, hon? Oh, what a big boy. You are the best birdie ever. Yeah, you are. You are. Oh, is that ever good? Yeah, so am I feeding him? He's sort of feeding himself, but he wants me to hold the spoon. Oh, hi, John. Hi, Pat. Hi, Jocelyn. Yeah, I was talking about that a few minutes ago. This one's just birdie mash. Mango absolutely loves soft food for dinner. And he's had mash most of his adult life. And so his Pips and Pops used to grind up some of his pellets to make his mash. I always give him his dry pellets, and then occasionally I make him a warm mash treat, and he really, really appreciates it, don't you, buddy? Yeah, is that good? We're almost done the mashies. Yeah, here's the mashy mash. You know what? If you're a good boy, I could get you something else. Would that be okay if I got you something else too? Yeah. I know what big birds like. I know what big birds like. Okay, sweetie. That good? You're done. So, Mango, would you like a veggie forager? I got a veggie forager treat because you eat all your din-dins. You ate your entire din-dins. Would you like one of these? We got little foragers. You want one? Oh, I think these are your absolute favorites. Little Foragers veggie nuggets. Mango just absolutely loves these. He decided that he really likes them a couple of years ago, and has he been with me that long? I guess he has. Mango's not a big one on talking. He does like to say, I love you. So we'll see if maybe he has one of those, but right now his eyes are on dinner. Would you like this, honey? Would you like? Gentle. There you go. What a good boy. What a good boy. We love you, honey. Yes. You're eating like a big, big bird. Who's a big bird now? Okay. Just going to go clean off his spoon quickly before things dry. You can probably tell I've made that mistake before. Forgot to grab something before things dried. There we go, Max. So just want a quick wipey and then a rinsey, okay? Yum. Oh, so good. Oh, so good. Oh, Kayleen has a great question. For those of us watching, how can we tell Max and Mango apart at a glance? Well, Mango's 26 and Max is 31, but they are quite unique. Mango is smaller. I know that doesn't really help unless you have the two of them side by side. His coloring is much peachier. He holds his feathers very differently from Max. his beak. He likes to keep his beak really, really tight. You know, look at that beak. It's a much smaller beak. He likes to chew on a lot of wood. Mango, would you like another one? Just to hang out for us for a little bit longer? He likes to chew on wood. He's a big chewer. So he keeps his beak a bit smaller. His face is a slightly different shape than Max. And I know that that's hard to quantify. His eyes often are an almond shape. Oh! Did you just get a second veggie forager, honey? You are so spoiled tonight. Yeah, we usually do one a day. You just got two. You got two. It's okay, buddy. I'm just going to do one thing here for you, okay? Good job. Good job. What a big boy. Hi, Anna. Yeah, so this is Mango. That's Max. They have very different sounds. Mango usually does not want to sit still, but he will make an exception when food is involved, right, buddy? It's okay. You keep eating. Munch, munch. Munch, munch. Keep munching. Munchy boy. Munchy boy. Munch, munch. Keep munching. What a munchy boy. Yes, you're such a good boy, Mango. Such a good boy. Yeah. Tango! Oops, I'm sorry, Mango. I'm sorry. Did I startle you? Here, right here. I got too excited when I saw Tango. No, I did not get a super chat, Tango. Mango. Sis. Is this? Oop. You want to play catch? Woo. Usually he'll catch with his foot. Oops. Oh boy, sorry Tango, I just got too excited when I saw you. Oops. Mango. You try that again with your foot? Woo! That's right, Mango. Oops. You're not supposed to hit me with it. Want to try again? One more. You get a little too excited. Oh boy, do you ever get excited, honey. Yes! Oh, Tango says got a receipt. Okay. It's weird. It's not showing up here. Huh. There might be a glitch. Oh, I'm sorry, Mango. Do you want to go home? There you go, hon. Here. Oh, it's okay, hon. Yes. Oh, Mango wants to run some laps. Yeah, I think there might be a glitch. I just took a quick screenshot for you, Tango, and I'll send it to you later. Kay's asking how many hours of sleep. Yes, Kaylin, his crust is a different shade too. Yeah. My goodness, buddy. My goodness. Oh, yeah. Mango, would you like some music? Mango loves music, and what I'm doing right now is I'm playing what I call wind chimes. I've just got a kalimba. No, Mango's not going to touch it with his beak. He'd shred it in a second. Hi, Beanzo. How are you doing? Oops, we should chase Mango. He's going to do a few laps here for us. Hi, Bat Daddy. Hi, Mango. Mango, should I bring out... Okay, who wants me to bring out Max at the same time? Drop some hearts if you want Max to come out too. Oh, Tango! Super chat! Super chat from Tango. Tango says, second attempt, the first one failed. I'm suing YouTube. I'll put them in jail. Tango, Bark, Ruff, and Gurr, attorneys at Paw. Hello, Mary. Max, would you like to come over? Thank you, Tango. Make sure you send some love to Tango in the chat. Oh, yeah, Mango's doing laps. Tango says it's Dewey, Cheatham, and Howie. And Hal. Yeah, the flock is cute. Max, you want to come out? It's okay, Max. I'm going past you. Come on up, Max. Come on. Come. Maxwell, come on up. 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 Up here. Up here. You want out? Okay. Here, you go poop here. Go poop. Super pooper. Super pooper. Okay. I'm bringing Max past. It's okay, Max. Max is going to sit here now, okay? I'm going to put Max up. I'm going to shift the camera. Oh, my goodness. Max wants to play. There's Max. There's Mango. And there's the chandelier. Yeah. Can't get around that right now. Sorry, folks. Oh, what did you find? That's not to your liking, huh? I know, Max. You thought maybe there's better snacks, huh? Yeah? What did you have? Hey, Max. Oh, you got Legos. Mango. You got the toy you were playing with a minute ago. It's inside. Go get. Yeah, you can hang out if you want. Oh, big poops. Super pooper on the floor. Super pooper. Excuse me, Mango. Okay, I'm going to pick that up. No, you don't. I know it's funny, but we don't want poops on the floor. See, Mango? You poopered on the floor. You went poop poops. You went super pooper. Super pooper on the floor. Okay, what do we got? got here? You got all the toys over there, huh, Mango? Mango. You're such a good boy today, Mango. Look what I'm gonna do. Yes. I'm just gonna slide that right in there into your food bowl. I know it's your cage, honey, and you can go in when you're ready to. But you have a bag. You got your paper bag. Yeah, you want some pets? No pets, okay. It's up to you, honey. You choose. You'll choose. Sorry, folks, I was out of the camera on that one. Good job, Mango. Max, you want to play catch? Catch. Hi, Mango. Max loves to play a good game of catch. Here, how's this one? Whoops! Stand tall. Stand tall. It's hard to catch when you're leaned over, honey. Okay, what about this one? Yay! Cup. Woo! Good job. Good toss. I caught that one. Whoop. Woo! Good job. Oh, I can't catch it when you throw it over there, hon. Throw it to Mama. Max is the one in front right now. How can you tell? Mango does not sit still. Mango is always on the run. Right, Mango? You always on the run, honey? Birdie on the run. Birdie on the run. Okay. Max, I just want to clean up a little bit of poopers here, okay? Here, and a little bit of poopers. And I'm going to get the cup. Earlier. Can I catch that again? Oh, you don't want this. It's poop, honey. No, there's no food in that cup, honey. It's empty. You already had yours. Hi, Mangs. You want to go in? You got some toys. We got some toys. You want some scritchies? Oh, you're too excited for scritchies. That's okay. Gentle. There we go. Good job, Mango. Yeah. Lego. Woo! That one bounced pretty good. Mango got a little too excited when I played catch earlier. And you can see that he's super keyed up right now. Here. I know. What about this one? The catch. Woo! Rim shot. Woo! It went right around the rim of your thing. Look this. Oops. You got your Lego. All right, Lego time. Oh, Mr. Hartman says I'm going to eat some tasty grapes. Yes, we've got some on the grocery list, buddy. Now we have grapes and we have watermelon. Mango. Yeah, that's nice. Whoops. I missed. Here, catch. Whoops. saying swing. I know it's a composite catch, isn't it? You got to figure out what part of it you're catching. Well, you almost tossed it to me. I'll go get it. It's pick up 5,000 around here with the flock. Mom, toss it so I can catch it, please. Woo. Good job. Good job. Okay, Max, I'm going to get this toy, okay? This toy. Max loves this toy. He loves to play bells. Only problem is he likes this toy when I'm holding it. It's not as much fun when I'm not holding it, right, Max? Ooh. See Mango in the background watching? There we go. Making Max reach for this a little bit. This one's a supervised toy. And the reason for that is because it has some small parts with the bells. Max absolutely loves these bells and he likes to ring them. And I just watch what he's chewing on. And I just make sure that he's okay. So it's a supervised toy. So only when he's out and only when I'm watching, right, Max? But inside of here, these bells, let me just show you. They've got some smaller bells that jingle. Max absolutely loves the sound that they make. But if he goes after one of those, the answer is no, Max, you're not allowed to chew on that. So he's not allowed to have it unsupervised. Mango, he takes toys like this apart in 2.5 seconds. Mango is destructo pet, right, Mangs? Yes. Yes, Mr. Magoo. Hi, how are you? Best toy ever. So the boys do share the perch, and I do have this on there, but Mango's not been chewing at it when it's on there. But I made the mistake of putting what I thought was a really robust toy inside of Mango's cage, and Mango destroyed it within 3.5 seconds, right? Yeah. Now, toys are meant to be destroyed, but if you're undoing little metal links, it's not a good thing, right, Max? Here. Can you go after this one yourself? Maybe? Mom, it's not as much fun when you're not holding it. Come on, Mom. It's not fun there. High energy compared to Max. Max is happy just sitting. Mango's more into gotta run, gotta play, gotta destroy. Oh yeah, the Lego block. Lego's one of the favorites. Jennifer Sue, hello. Yes, they can. Max is usually the talkative one. Mango just sings songs of joy, right, Mango? Mango. Yeah, Mango also loves music, so I'm just going to bring out the kalimba again. And I'm not playing anything in particular. I'm just playing random notes. Thanks, Mango. You gonna go in now? Good job, boy. Good job. So Mango's gonna go in and play. Now, when Mango goes into play, he likes to climb underneath things, which is fine. He's got a bag in there right now. But what happens if I'm not paying attention and he's in there playing? He'll make a break for the stairs, go wandering underneath Tico or Tikel's cage, which are not permitted. Right, Mango? We had a discussion about my bookshelves. They look tasty, but they are not for birdies. But Mango's pretty happy. He had a really good dinner. He had his time out first. And I just let him go in by himself. Yeah, I just let him decide when he wants to go in. He might do a little bit of running around, but it's really up to him when he wants to go inside, when he wants to, what he wants to do. I'm huge on letting the flock choose what they want to do and when they want to do it. Ooh, we've got a fun little Q&A question that just popped up for me. Let's pop this one up. What is your favorite winter activity? Let me know in the comments and I'll talk about the flock. What do they like about winter? Well, Max is not thrilled when it gets too cold to go out because he loves to go outside on an outing. Right, Max? You do like an outing. But what we do in the winter, Max gets dressed up in a hoodie. He's got quite a few little hoodies, and he gets dressed up in a hoodie. And if we've got a Chinook, and in Calgary that means it's warmer weather, we go out and we go for a walk and hang out on the patio a little bit. And Max absolutely loves it when it's warm enough to go outside. And I mean, if it's a little bit chilly, he's got a coat on. If it's really cold out, we don't go out at all. He sometimes will ask to go out when it's really cold, and the answer is, I'm sorry, Max, you're not allowed to go out. No, it's middle of winter. And one day he actually was so insistent. He brought me his harness. He brought me his hoodie. Like, he's going, Mama, we're going out. So I got him all dressed up. We stepped outside. We lasted all of 10.5 seconds. I looked at Max and said, I told you so. And then Max said, we go back in. It's cold out here. You think? So, yeah, that we did that. We've done that a couple of times. But Max really does enjoy hanging out and, having fun. His favorite winter activity, if it's warm enough, we go out and look at Christmas lights. And Max actually will dress up in his little Santa Claus hoodie. Yes, he has a Santa Claus hoodie. He'll dress up in that, and then we'll go out looking at Christmas lights. Sometimes in the car, and sometimes just by foot, depending on the weather. But he really, really loves it. Yeah, Jennifer Sue likes staying inside, Christmas winter light looking. That's awesome. Last year, we took Max to Airdrie Festival of Lights. By we, I mean me. I drove up there, and I'd never been to the Festival of Lights, but I knew it was open. It was free admission with ask for a donation, which is fair. Lots of lights, but it's an open park. No restrictions on pets. So I can't take Max to, say, zoo lights, because there's no birds or dogs allowed there, but I can take him to the Festival of Lights in Airdrie. So I took him there, and I said to Max, okay, well, we're just going to look around for maybe half an hour, and then we'll drive home. Okay, buddy? And he looked at me and he said, okay. So we walked all the way from the car to the festival, and Max discovered there were little trains. Well, tractor trains, they were little decorated train cars to take rides on. There were lots of light displays. There was music, and there were people. And the people, I'm just going to keep talking about our favorite winter activity, but go ahead and let me know what yours is in the comments. But, Max is super social. So he was the center of attention. He was dressed up as Santa Claus. He met the Grinch. He met a bunch of other characters at the park. And everyone was at the park, the volunteers there were joking that, Max was more popular than all of their attractions. People came to see Max. They didn't know he was going to be there, but sure enough, Max made the Airdrie newspaper. Somebody in Airdrie was kind enough to send me a picture of it and say, hey, did you know that Max made the paper? And no, I had no clues. So I was super excited to see that. And Max really enjoyed it. And, I said we were going to go for half an hour. 2.5 hours later, and Max was still not ready to come home, but it was such a lovely, lovely warm night. I go out just dressed in a t-shirt with bare arms, so I know how cool Max is. He was dressed as Santa Claus, and he posed for a million pictures. So he really enjoys winter. Around fall time, Max loves looking at the Halloween decorations. He's got a sense for the spooky. He's got a couple of Halloween hoodies. He's got black with skulls. Actually, he's got one that's sort of purple with skulls. It's modern. It's enough that we can wear it pretty much all year round, if it's cool enough. He has. You've got. What else do you have for Halloween? Yeah, he just loves his little costumes. So, what is Max's Halloween costume? Usually dresses up in a little skull. And he's super happy in that. It looks super cute. But there are, I have not decided what we're going to do this year for you yet, Max. What could we dress up as? We could have fun. Hi, Leslie. Yeah, Melissa's asking what your Halloween costume is. You haven't told me yet. Better not dress up as a pumpkin, though. Tico might get confused. And we know he's the Pumpkin King. We're doing great. Hello, Sean. Hello. Yeah. And Rosina, Leslie. Yeah. Oh, do you hear Mango talking in the background? Mango's happy. Melissa says Batman. Did you know that Max actually dressed up as Superbird for Calgary Comic Expo? That was adorable. We made up a little bandana. Also made a little cape. We had a big cape and we made it a little bit smaller. Cape didn't work out as well, but he was happy with his bandana. Oh yeah, this one's Max now. That's right, Sean. Mango's in the background playing like a good boy. Mango had a really good dinner. He actually had some scritchies for a while. He hung out. Mango loves to shred wood. Max, what's going on? The birds don't care that I'm not playing anything on the kalimba. I'm just playing with some notes. You gonna sway to the music, honey? Melissa is asking, how many hours of sleep do they average a day? It's a great question, Melissa. Mango needs more sleep than Max. Mango needs more sleep than every birdie. Mango right now, I'm going to just shift the camera so you can see what he's playing with. Mango's playing in his cage right now. I'm sorry, Max. There we go. And Mango's playing with a metal chain. And Mango has always enjoyed playing with this chain. I'm just going to zoom in on him a little bit. I'm sorry, Max. He loves to play with it inside the cage. And he went into the cage of his own volition. And if he decides he wants back out, I'll let him out. But because I'm watching Max, I'm watching a stream, and I'm doing 16 things, I shut the cage when he hopped in. But if he goes over to the door and asks to be let out, I'll go let him out again. But Mango needs more sleep than the rest of the flock. Yeah, he's doing macrame with that. It's his favorite toy. He's had it for years. It's a stainless steel chain. It used to have toys on it, but he actually much prefers just to play with the chain. So Mango's on the chain gang. So as for sleep, I was saying Mango needs a lot more sleep than the rest of the flock. If Mango does not get his beauty sleep, Mango is a grumpy boy. And Mango's calming down a bit right now. He got overexcited when I played catch with him. He really gets excited easy. Yeah. So there's Mango playing, and I'm going to come back to Max here. Whoa. Ooh, there we go. And Max is right here. He's just chilling right now. Chillaxing. Are you chillaxing, Max? Yeah. But Mango needs more sleep, so I try to get him to bed a little bit earlier. Tonight, he's going to be up a bit later because I've got groceries coming. And I put a little bit of a late delivery time on them. But Mango, once he's in bed, he does not like interruptions. He gets interrupted. Oh, he's ornery the next day. He's like the gremlin. You know when the gremlins get wet after midnight? Yeah, Mango's like that. Max, if I'm up late, if I come downstairs in the middle of the night, Max, Tico, and T-Cal really don't care. But Mango, oh boy. But I think one big thing that changes, though, is Mango does not, he'll play hard. He's high energy. Max will nap when he gets tired. Mango will rest, but he's not so much into napping during the day. Thanks, Savannah. Yeah, so Mango needs early bedtime. And usually I try to get the lights out for him by around 10. I don't always succeed, but he's in a better mood the next day if I do so. If I keep him up late, he's grumpy the next day. But right now he's playing quietly. We have an interesting bedtime routine. Right now Mango's actually just playing and he's happy. He's settling in. It's getting to that time that Mango wants to play quietly in his cage, or not so quietly. And Max is just hanging. So they take turns. Mango, when it gets late at night, he gets into a lot more trouble. And I've got groceries coming shortly, so I do not want Mango's cage open when my groceries arrive. Right, Mang? Because Mango does not always like to go back to his cage. And I won't force a bird back into their cage unless it's a safety issue. I try for it to be consent-based. Right, Max? Is it consent-based? Yeah. So Mango, when he was ready to go in, he just went in, and he's playing with some toys happily right now. And he's probably going to play a bit more. But our evening routine around here is we have dinner, we do a bit of playing. Mango, because he does better earlier in the day, I usually play a little, I give him a snack, then we have a bit of playtime, then it's dinner time for him. Max already ate dinner. He's just getting a little bit of a snacky. Are you enjoying your snack? Are you enjoying your pass the snack? I've got a couple more bits for you, okay, hon? But we have dinner. And then Mango usually wants to play on his own a little bit. There's some things he likes to do in the cage that he only does when I'm in the room, such as chew on wood. He wants me to be there when he's chewing on wood so he can show me that he's being a good boy. And it's almost funny. He says, hey, I want to chew this up, but I want you to watch. Max is the same way. It's quite funny. Sometimes I'll chew a bit when I'm not in the room, but usually Mango wants to wait. So Mango's quite happy right now. He really, really is. And our evening routine is after dinner, we go for some quieter playtime. Max is beginning to doze a little bit, and he's probably going to nap a little bit here. I'm going to put them into the cages. I do a quick clean. I put out fresh foods. Even though they've had dinner, they're going to have some crunchies and enjoy that. I put on music, and I have a smart speaker. I think most of us have smart speakers. Got one in the bird room, and I've got it programmed so it turns on, and usually I ask for Anya and Similar. So we play Anya and Similar, and it's nice and calming. Thanks, Shakira. We love you too. Hi, Jax. Hi, Tasteful. Yes, you are a bird brain, which means you're smarter than a lot of humans, Max. Most people don't realize that's what bird brain means. It's actually a compliment. But yeah, so Max loves to sort of chill out to that, some soft music. At that point, they sort of perch and they grind their beaks and they gentle down. I turn off most of the lights. I leave a bit of light on. They play a little bit and then they go to bed. And once it's quiet and once my sleep timer on the smart speaker goes off, I turn off the lights. Or if I still need to go downstairs for something, I go down then very carefully before I turn off the lights. But yeah, so they do get an early bedtime. Right, Max? Jax says, I have a gray cockatiel and a gray one with a yellow face and orange cheeks. Jax, did you know that cockatiels are the siblings of cockatoos? So these guys are relatives of your cockatoo. Mango, would you like a pedicure? Would you like a pedicure time? You want pedis? Yeah? You want pedicure? You have toes? You have toes? Here. Oh, you want a pedicure? Okay. Give me a foot. This is the other thing he likes at night, is pedicure. And I'm just using a little grinder, and I know I'm sorry my back is to you folks. But Mango likes it when I do it through the cage. When I first started doing this, he was a little unsure about it. And he felt safer with me here. But it's become his nighttime routine, too. He loves getting a little bit of a grind. Whoops. I've got to recharge that, honey. And get this toes. I think it feels really soothing to him. Okay, want the other foot? I know, it's running out of charge. But Mango absolutely loves this. And he'll actually come running over and he'll show me which toe he wants next. And we just go after, we just grind a couple of toenails down. It takes forever with a little grinder, because this is what I'm using for the grinder. And you notice Max is showing a bit of interest in it right now. He's saying, hey Mama, how come it's not my turn? How come Mango gets the turn? Well, I know, Mangs. No, we're going to go after toesies, not nosies. And this one's not going to last long. It needs a charge, honey, okay? Okay, I'm just stopped. I'm going to have to charge that. Here we go. Okay. Mango, I'm just going to put it on the charger, okay, honey? So Max was showing some interest in it too, but Max is saying, hey, how come Mango's getting all of the attention? Oops. There we go. And that is charging. Would somebody like Mango? Would it be okay if I did toesies with a clipper today? The clippers you're beginning to get used to. Let's touch the clipper. Let's touch the clipper. Yeah. See? Oh, what a good boy. Yeah. Can we do clippers? Yeah. You want toesies? We can do clips. Yeah. These are friendly clippers. You don't like the other clippers, do you? You like these ones. Now toes? Toesies! Toesies! Thank you, honey. Thank you. Let me just get a little nibble. What a good boy! Good job! Can I have another toesies? Can I have another toesies? So this is consent-based trimming. Hi, honey. Hi. Mango actually had a really bad situation with having his claws trimmed. I'm just going to come over here and see if he wants to show up. Toesies! Toesies! It was a little bit before he came to me, and he said that he was absolutely scared of clippers. And, you know, he would scream and run away from them. So they started using the grinder. Thank you, honey. Yeah. But you notice how this is consent-based. He picks which toe. He chooses to hand it to me. Come here. He really gets upset if I do this when he's out of the cage. You want another toes? Toesies. But it's quite funny that he lets me do it through the cage. But he's beginning to let me use the snips. Yes, snippers. Can I get another toes? Where's it Max's turn? Hey Max, can I do a toesies? Can I get that toesies? And I don't clip a lot when I'm clipping. I just go after the very end. And this one I have a really hard time with Max's toes. Mango's claws are much smaller. Can I have toesies? Can I have toesies? I know. Snippers. Here, let me do mine. Oh, yeah, look at mine. Can I have yours? Can I have yours? You're wondering why I don't have the grinder, but it's charging right now, honey. You let me do 2 toes tonight. That was so good. You've got walnuts. You got a veggie forager. And you got snackers in there. Hi, Max. Max, did you want a couple of nails? I'm going to switch out for the other clippers. I'm going to show you the difference here between clippers. Mango does not like these at all. Mango likes these. These are not big enough to do Max's toes. Max has really, really thick claws, but Max is a really big boy. So Max, can I do toesies? Can I do this toesies? Yeah, maybe. Can I do this one today? Okay. Max tells me that I didn't do a very good job on that other one because that didn't want to clip, huh? Can I come around here? Can I get this toesies? And I don't clip too much off. I just clip the very end and I feel it. I just go little bit by little bit just to make sure that I'm not getting into the quick and I'm not hitting anything I shouldn't hit. Right, Max? There we go. So Mango's watching very closely. Good job, Max. I really, really want to get this toesy here, okay? This one's a bit long. Can I get this toesy? Yeah, well, let's put it against my finger. I know. Let's see. And I watch very carefully. But I've gotten to the point with nails that I can feel when I'm getting too close to the quick. There's a texture difference in the nail. It's a very distinct texture difference. And it's sort of, it feels really dry at the end. Then it starts getting a little bit fibrous. When it starts getting fibrous, you're getting closer to the quick. So that's why I just shave a little tiny bit off the end each time. I want this nail because this nail is getting too long, honey. Okay, can I get this one? Thank you. And it's also harder to clip the closer I get to the quick. The nail feels harder, not quite as brittle. Oh, you want scritchies? Okay, buddy. I know. Oh, Mango's playing. And Mango's watching really closely. Can I get that one too? Can I get this one a little bit more? Can I get this one just a little bit more? And I like to have my finger in there so I know exactly where I am. And that also reassures Max that I know where I am. Okay, and that one's beginning to feel just a little bit fibrous, so I'm going to leave that one. The quick, just like a dog or a cat, it does retract over time. So if you clip the nail, you wait a day and then you can clip a little bit shorter and the quick keeps getting shorter. You never want to just clip all of the nail off at once because you will hit that quick. So even if the nails are a bit long, that's okay. Max likes his nails on the longer side, don't you, buddy? Yeah. Oh, that was so good. How about you? Can I get a nail? Is it okay with this one? It's okay? Is it okay? Yes. Good job. Good job, Mango. Thank you. That was the toesies. I know. Yeah. Let's see. Get this little one too. Yeah. Good job. A little bit more here. Good job. What a good boy. Want that toesy too? You really want a pedicure tonight. I love you, Mango. I love you. But this is the way he decided he wanted his pedicures for me to begin with, and it's become a nighttime routine. Usually I just get the little grinder out and I grind his a couple of toenails a bit. Okay. It's probably not charged that far, Mango, but let's see if I can get a little bit of a charge out of it. And here's the grinder. So Mango's going to love this. Mango! Oh, I can do a grindy. I do a grindy. Oh, yeah. Nothing else. I take off the sharp edges I just trimmed. But you notice how Mango is just reaching for me, showing me which toe to do next. And he is asking for this. But to begin with, he did not want me doing this out of the cage. When he wasn't too sure he could trust me. But his nails really needed doing. And he decided this was a fun way to do it. And if he feels safe, it's great. And he's quite happy with this. And he says, yeah, this is how I want to do it, Mama. And it puts him in the control. He knows what he's offering. I never chase a toe. I let him bring it to me. Oh, yeah, this one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he could easily bite me through the bars if he wanted to. So it's not security that way. But he felt more secure when we first started doing toes like this. Oh yeah, Mama, keep going. That feels so good. My toe's vibrating. So it just became a thing for us. This is the way that we do his nails. And him letting me actually use a clipper on his toes, that's new. He wouldn't even let his pips and pops use a clipper on his toes for a while. he had somebody who knew exactly what they were doing, so, you know, it was not lack of knowledge or anything. Trimmed a toenail a little too short on Mango and caused it to bleed. So Mango got really shy of clippers. So the fact he's letting me use clippers says that he trusts. I just want to check, Mango, are we actually in the camera or not? Yeah, we're in the camera. So yeah. Mama, come back, you're not done yet. That one feels good. So he's, you know, he's really enjoying this. But this is, some nights he'll actually say, I don't want to go to bed, Mama, can you give me a pedicure? And it's like a little kid saying, just one more story. Just one more story, Mom. I just need a glass of water. I just need one more thing. Yeah, you want this one. Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, he won't let me use a larger Dremel, which would be a lot more efficient. This guy just takes the edges off and it takes forever to trim with. But I think he really enjoys the sensation. I think it's just that little vibration, and I mean, hey, if he likes having his toes buzzed, you get a toesy vibrator, honey. Yeah. Hi. So, sweetie, on that nail, give me 1 minute, okay, hon? Because you're being so good. I'm going to see if you'll let me trim that one because it's really long, okay? Try it again. Can I have the long one? Can I have the long one? I got 2. Come on. Come here. Come on. I want this, okay. And you switch feet again. Then we'll go after that one, okay? But it's up to you, okay. Can I have your other foot, please? Other foot. Switch feet. Push. Change feet. Change feet. Other foot. Other foot. Other foot. Switch feet. Where's your other foot? Can I have your other foot, honey? Oh, you're going to chew on that, huh? Oh, yeah. You're going to toss it through to me? Can I have your other foot, please? Oh, you want to play? Okay, you can play. And we'll come back to it later. Oh, this one? Can I just go after that one a little bit? Yeah, this is the one, just the one. Oh, you okay? Is that okay? No, Mom, it's this foot I want. I want the other foot. Thank you. Thank you. Can I have the other foot? No. No, not this foot. The other foot. The other foot, honey. The other foot. The other foot, please. Yeah, because that one's got a really long one. I want the really long one. Oh. Can I have the long one? Give me the long one. No, that's the short one. Give me the long one. Can I have the long toe? Toesies. Toesies. Want me to do the toesies? Okay, we'll do this. Hi. Okay. This one here is pretty long too. Can I just get this one? Can I just tip it? Just tip it again. Thank you. Can we give it a buzz now? Can we give it a buzz? Oh, you're going to give me the long one. Can I have this one? Can I just get the edge off? Can I get the edge off, hon? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. You're such a good boy. Can I get this guy? Okay. Oh, that was a good one. And we're not going to trim that one any further. So we took a lot off that one, okay? But you were such a good boy. You let me go trim trims. Let me go trim trims. Good job. Okay, Mango. I got that toy you just dropped. Good job. All right, I'm going to plug that back into charge again. But yeah, I was just doing a little bit of toesies. And that's part of Mango's bedtime routine as well. He loves having toesies done. Hi, Zubat. Hi, Moujoir. Hi, Angie. I know we've been stuck inside with the air quality. Christina, Max is a rescue. Max, when I met him, he'd been living in a basement for 10 years. And when I met Max, he's the one in the front right now, he knew how to bite and he knew how to scream. He was nasty. It took years before I could handle him. When Mango came from a really loving home. And Mango's just doing a little bit of playing over here right now. Yeah, he's doing a bit of playing. He came from a lovely home with his pips and pops, but they were just getting older and could no longer properly take care of Mango. So, Max, what are you chewing on? Being a goose. Yeah. But they could no longer properly take care of Mango, so he came here. His toes were a little bit long, and he had had a very traumatic toe clipping experience. So he was saying to them, you know, even Pips and Pops could not trim his claws. He said, absolutely not. No way. And so that's when they got Little Grinder, and he was okay with that. But I think he really likes the feeling of it. So yeah, so Mango right now is just having a little game. He's playing. Yeah, so Mango, he definitely, you know, was unsure about his toes. And I was the stranger. I was not his Pips. I was not his Pops. I was the strange person with the other birds. So Mango at first, it's like, you are not touching my toes, Mom. And so it took a little bit, but the first time he offered me a toe, I was showing him, you know, just trying to get him used to the fact that I was the person with the toenail grinder, that little automatic one, and he stuck his foot out and went, yeah, that feels good. So that's been our little routine. It's a nighttime routine, and it's up to Mango which toe he gives me. And when I first started doing toes, he felt safer doing it through the cage. When I tried doing them without through the cage, I ended up bleeding because he decided that he did not have as much control. And I don't know why. But yeah, I'm very consent-based when it comes to the flock. Right, guys? Yes. Being noisy. But I believe in consent. Yeah, it is kind of creepy outside right now. Well, folks, I think we've been having a lot of fun tonight. Oops. Did I drop for a minute there, folks? Oops. Did I drop for a minute there, folks? Hi. Hi. Yeah. No, Max is an absolute doll. He really, really is. But it took years to build up that relationship. But I let the birds move at their own pace. You know, if they want to move quickly, they move quickly. If they want to move slowly, they move slowly. And, you know, with Mango, toes were something he needed to learn trust. So he's now letting me actually use a clipper, you know, a snipper with his toes, which is fantastic. But, you know, he has to select the toes himself. He has to offer them. He has to watch carefully. And, you know, I don't grab. I don't force it. It's all consent based. So that's huge. Yeah. Well, folks, I think I've been streaming for just over an hour. So, Max, are you having any fun? We started off with Mango having dinner. Then Max came out for a little bit. But we had lots of fun today. Mango's having a little bit of a game. He's having a bit of a chew. You know, it's evening time. So I'm going to tuck Max into his cage in a couple of minutes here. Actually, do you want me to pick up Max for bedtime while you're still on the streamies? Let's do that. Okay, folks. So Max, I'm going to move you over here a bit, okay? I'm going to do this. Steps. Good job. So Max says, let's go. And I'm just going to walk Max over to his cage. And there's an eager bird. Look at this. He wants to go in. You dropped me a feather, honey. Thank you. And since I'm here, can I get this? Oh boy. Oh boy. That's so good. Oh my goodness, Max. Look at all the poopy paper. Look at all the poopy paper. Did you save the poopy paper for me? You did. You did. There's all the poopy paper. Good job. Good job, honey. Can I have this? Oh, no, toss into the back. That's a toy. Ah, can I have this one? Thank you. Good job. Scritchies, yeah, you're such a good boy. All right. Good night, Max. Let me get you some paper. They do like some paper at night. Max especially. He makes a little tent out of it. So I'm just going to give him some paper. And it's going to make him a happy, happy boy. Hi. You want to help? Want to help? So here's our routine. Max grabs it and pulls it in. Hey, Mom, that's my paper. I want it. And he arranges it. He makes a tent out of it, and he also puts it where he's going to poop. And then he pushes the poopy paper to the front so I can help him clean it up. Here's another one, honey. Oh, yeah, I'm right here. Oh, yeah. There's more paper right there. Yes, I'm right here. You want that paper? Yeah. Did you get all that paper? Yeah, you grabbed it with your foot. What a big boy. What a big boy. Yes. So he's happy. And goes playing with the toy. Pick up that toy one more time for him. And yeah, so now I just have to clean up after them. But Max has pulled the rest of that paper into his cage and had some fun. Yeah, it's actually bedtime for everybody in Oba. So I'm going to wish everybody a good evening. My groceries should be arriving here pretty quick. And then it's going to be lights out. Like it's getting pretty dark. It's getting pretty late. So we're starting the bedtime routine, which is quiet playtime. Right, Mango? Yeah, but Mango had a bunch of playtime at the start. So just rewind to the beginning and you'll see how he enjoyed himself. Yes. All right. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Good job, buddies. Good job.